In the name of Allah, all praise and thanks is to Him, and may peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad. Russel, how are you doing, my good friend? Well, technically, we're not good friends yet, but I'm hoping after this video, we're going to get a link up, and then we'll be cool. Listen, I know me reaching out to you in this video is a bit random, but you yourself are a very spontaneous guy, so I'm sure that you're going to appreciate why I'm reaching out to you. The reality is this, Russel. Jokes aside, I need to talk to you about something that's very important, so I need your attention. I want to tell you briefly about a man. It is essential for you to know about him, especially in the days that we're living in. His name is Moazzam. He's from the UK, born and raised, studied here, everything. He went to do some social work in the subcontinent region. In 2002, he happened to be kidnapped and taken to Guantanamo Bay. Russel, there was no charge. There was no trial. There was no due process. They kept him there and they tortured him. Just so you can get a taster with regards to the kind of torture they put him through, I want you to watch this clip. This is what they did to him just so they can procure a confession from him.
What brought me to the point where I would sign something like this was being tied up with my hands behind my back to my legs, with a hood placed over my head, being punched and kicked, listening to the sound of a woman screaming next door, I'm told, or led to believe is my wife. My children's pictures being waved in front of me and being asked by these interrogators, when do you think you're going to see them again? What do you think happened to them the night that we took you from them? Where do you think they are right now? Well, all of these inferences, which clearly suggested to me that the only way out is to either give up and sign whatever it is that they want me to do, or to resist and to hell with what happens to my family. So that was a stark choice that I was presented with. And in the light of that, of course, yeah, I signed it.
Eventually, he was released. No apology, no charge, no nothing. He was innocent. And that was made very clear. But of course, him going through that, he decided, just like yourself, to take on a cause and become a voice of the voiceless. Specifically those individuals who are being oppressed by the system, and where certain laws meant something for some people, but then the laws were something totally different for another group of people, i.e. the Muslims. I mean, the law's not supposed to be subjective like that, but that's how it happened. And many young Muslims, unfortunately, found their way into these prisons. Again, no charge, no due process, no trial, no nothing. And he's been going around the world traveling. I mean, come on, man, this guy's work is known to everyone. He's spoken in front of leaders of the world, presidents, prime ministers. He's worked with Amnesty International. He's been invited as a regular commentator with regards to Islam and these issues on news channels like ITV. He was actually part of a documentary that won an Oscar in 2008. The reason I'm telling you this is so you can be conscious of the fact that his work is not hidden. It's not something that's like top secret, confidential, under the mat. To the extent where the British government would know exactly where he's going, because he would tell them, hey, by the way, I'm going over to this country to investigate you guys in terms of your role with regards to rendition and violation of Human Rights Act, which he did when he went to the Middle East. He went to Syria and he did that. Now, he got arrested 3 days ago. Why? Upon his return from South Africa after he went to Syria, his passport was confiscated. He was told that there's suspicion with regards to him inciting terrorism abroad. They raided his house on the 25th of February, and the charge is that he's been facilitating terrorism overseas in Syria. Again, no evidence, no nothing. But you know what's interesting, Russel, is the fact that he was arrested days before his organization, Cage, was about to release a report with regards to the immorality, with regards to the violations, with regards to the rendition of human rights in the Middle East by the UK government. It's disgusting that a man like that, who has, number one, already gone through these injustices and had been innocent, and number two, everything that he's done has been so open and known to the media and everyone else. I mean, everything I'm saying, I've given you the links below so you can check it out and know that I'm not talking rubbish. But a man like this can get put away? If a man like that can get put away, Russel, then nobody is safe. And the reason I'm reaching out to you is because me and many people and yourself are on the same wavelength. I mean, you said it yourself, didn't you? That no one really gets taken away unless they believe something differently to what the elite class believes.
No one is coming for your kids, but you know, there's people from Leicester in Guantanamo Bay. How's people from Leicester in Guantanamo Bay? Do you mean, I don't reckon they went, hello, could we take you to Guantanamo Bay now? Oh no, it's super hands, is there milk in the fridge? No, they're not coming for you if you're from Oxbridge, but you know, be careful who you believe in, what you believe in, because then they might come for you, then they might take your children.
But now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Why the hell am I making a video for Russel Brand? Russel, is because we, from the Muslim community, actually respect you. We look up to you. We admire the way that you speak out for those that don't actually have a platform. To the extent where there are leading Islamic websites that are writing articles about you, and the point of the article is for us Muslims to extract benefits from your life. Becoming a bit of a role model even in our communities. I see you to be a person of influence. I see you to have a good heart. That's why I'm calling out to you. What do I want you to do? What am I requesting? You recently released a petition with regards to getting the UK government to debate the way they look at the whole drugs issue in the UK.
We got 100,000 signatures in like 24 hours.
Russel, 100,000+ people signed that petition in no time. You're a man that's got reach. You're a man that gets the job done. You're a man that speaks on behalf of the British public that doesn't have a voice. We are members of the British public, aren't we? I know our skin colour is different. I know our religion is different. But I know you don't care about that. Because we're human beings at the end of the day, aren't we? Moazzam Bey represents the plight of the Muslims in this country. We would like you to raise awareness with regards to his situation and request your followers, the same way you did with regards to the drugs petition, to get involved in the campaign. We're not asking you to get involved in the politics. Heck, I'm not involved in the politics. I don't really care about the politics, but it's a matter of principle. All you have to do is retweet this video. All you have to do is speak about it on social media. I know you have your priorities. I know you have your battles. I know you have a plan. I don't want to mess with your plans. But I just want you to just bring this to the attention, because right now, we don't have a voice, Russel. In the UK, look, the reality is we don't. And we're trying. We're trying. No one can say that we're not. I gave my life to trying. I've given up a law degree that I studied so I can give my life to speaking up for the Muslims. But it just so happens that we don't have a platform. But you do. And I'm confident that you can help. Honestly, man, I'm not trying to reverse psychology. The crap to the side. On a man-to-man, heart-to-heart level, I'm confident you'll respond, because you know what? At the beginning, probably just like everyone else, I was looking at you thinking this guy's probably just looking for a few more fans. That's why he's trying to, become the people's champion. But then I realized that there's something real in your heart when I saw this clip with you and Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm angry. I am angry. Because for me, it's real. Because for me, it's not just some peripheral thing that I turn up once in a while to a church fete for. For me, this is what I come from. This is what I care about.
So Russel, if you assist us, it will become very clear to the people that whilst, for example, your ex-wife, Katy Perry, is making music videos where she's insulting our God, our creator, Allah. And by the way, that's really stupid. I mean, we're sensitive people. Obviously, you're going to provoke us, man. So, it's not nice to do that. Why do that? Why mess with our emotions and our feelings like that? But while she's doing something like that, you, Russel Brand, are standing up for these people. So we request that you do that. And you know what would be awesome? Is if you could call your followers to get in touch with Theresa May, the very woman that's been making life hard for Muslims by introducing all these new legislations to make things difficult for us, and picking and choosing the way the law works for us and the way the law works for other people. If you could do that, man, I would really appreciate that. 1.8 billion Muslims around the world would appreciate that. Thank you. Everyone else, I request that you tweet this video to Russel Brand with the hashtag release Moazzam. May Allah guide each and every single one of you. The least that you can do is tweet this video to our good friend Russel, so he gets it. And that's all that I ask. And I leave you all with peace and love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.